this video, I'm going to show you how to apply interfacing. Interfacing is used in areas on garments where there's a lot of wear and tear, for example, collars, cuffs, waistbands, button stands, and also if you want to give a little bit more body to some areas of your garment. It does come in white and black as well as grey, and you would choose the colour that would best suit your work. We have this fusible interface. Fusible meaning that once the glue on one side of the interfacing hits a heat source, i.e. an iron, it will stick to the surface it is closest to. The way you can tell where the glue is that you can see little white dots on one side, and also on that side it feels slightly rougher than the other side. As you can see, this interfacing is on a roll, but there's no warp and weft. It is a non-woven fabric, so it doesn't matter really in which direction you place your pattern pieces on your interfacing. For sampling purposes, I've got a piece of calico and I've got a piece of interfacing. They are cut to the same size because under normal circumstances I would use the same pattern piece for my interfacing as I would for my pattern piece. I'm using grey interfacing here, but it does come in different colours, for example black or white, and you would use the colour that would best suit your work. It also comes in different weights. This is lightweight interfacing, but it does come in heavier weights, and again depending on the work that you're doing. So I have got some scrap paper on my ironing board here. That's so that if any glue from the interfacing does happen to not hit the calico, it won't mess up our ironing board, and the paper then can be thrown away if necessary. Now it's really important to make sure that you are aware of which side the glue dots are. Because if you have it up the wrong way, it's going to end up on the sole plate of your iron. So I'm going to put this piece of paper over the top of the work. That means that if for some reason you have not put the interfacing up on the right way up, then it'll end up on the paper rather than on the iron. And you're going to, as usual, blast the steam out of the iron before applying the heat and the pressure. And rather than using a gliding motion, as you might when pressing, we are just applying the heat and the pressure. That means that you can't risk perhaps stretching your work. And it's the heat and the pressure that help to apply the interfacing to the calico.